humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Start engine, always, and I mean always, a bad idea. Not only because of the optics, it looks like they're closing down now, but why am I saying it's such a bad idea? And it always was. Guys, in my point of view, right? And as you know, we're always going to look at things from a business point of view. But looking at it from a business point of view, this was always a terrible idea. Not only because of the optics, because you have nothing and you're still asking for money, right? Which, you know, in any other case, the way you would look at it is, you know, you have that one friend that owes you 20 bucks and comes to you again, hey, dude, do me a solid, I need another 20. I'm telling you, many months ago, you know, somebody called me a bottom dweller for saying that this was turning into the DSP of consoles. I was right. You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't think any lawyer, and I mean any lawyer, would advise these gentlemen to go on record saying the things that they said on this fundraiser, right? As a matter of fact, the only thing this thing is going to provide is going to be a long, lengthy record of some paralegal writing everything down, or probably just going through videos on the internet, finding all the contradicting statements that the company's making now that completely contradict some of the statements that the previous CEO had said in a very early fundraiser. That could be a problem. Now, am I saying they're getting sued? No, absolutely not. This is not financial advice or legal advice. What I'm saying is there's a lot of class action lawsuits out there. They happen all the time. They happen with cars, they happen with, you know, video games, they happen with everything. But in an environment such as this, where you have a lot of disappointed investors, you know, because you had so many missteps and failed launches, that somebody's bound to be frustrated. The last thing you want to do is give them more fuel and say, hey, wait a minute, what you said over here wasn't this, it was that. On top of that, you have people on the internet claiming that they're, you know, giving you correct information. I don't envy them. I really don't. And I don't think any of them are bad people. I think they're just amateur, as well as the people that were running this company. You see a lot of rookie mistakes. You know, some of these people, unfortunately, if that ever comes to pass, I know some of them wanted to share the stage with Tommy, but if this thing goes really south, they're going to be sharing a courtroom and depositions, maybe. I don't know. It's not legal advice. It's just my opinion. On this comedy show that I'm looking at from a business perspective, straight from a business perspective, I don't wish anybody ill. I don't. But, you know, if I don't tell you these things, I don't see anybody talking about it. I mean, a lot of people look at these comments by the Intellivision personnel in here, and, you know, they laugh out loud by the thing they're saying. But you have to remember, these are contradictions to a lot of things that they made in the past. People invested on certain ideas, and some ideas that they had back then are being contradicted here. So who's not correct? Are these guys not correct? Or was the previous CEO not correct? Right? There's a lot there. If you are an unhappy investor, it just adds more fuel to the fire. You're just sitting there eating hate. You're just sitting there looking at your money burn, right? And you see everything else. Now you have a former associate of the Coleco Chameleon, right? Which at first everybody thought, oh, he was just there as a this and that and the other. And as it's being revealed now by the Geek Getaway, by the way, go check out Tony's channel. Those ties run even deeper, right? So it's not looking great. You're not raising the money. You're putting yourself out there on these forums. It's just not professional. Now, why am I pointing these things out? Is it just to make fun of people? Absolutely not. I don't enjoy making fun of failure, right? But I want to show you, many of you might want to get involved in projects in the future. What could happen? Let's say you're an insider. Let's not talk about this company. Let's talk about a fictional company where you're a YouTuber and somebody, hey, you know, pump this up. I showed you, I bought you this, I bought you that. Let me give you some inside information, yada, yada, yada. And you're doing this while the company is fundraising, right? What happens if in this fictional company, you have a class action lawsuit and somebody claims that in one of your videos information was presented that you thought, that's a great investment there. They made this claim there, I believed, right? And all of a sudden you find out, hey, wait a minute, this gentleman is an investor. I wasn't looking at a YouTube video. I was looking at an infomercial, and it was not disclosed. Guys, if you're an investor in a company, as soon as you make a video, it becomes an infomercial. It's no longer a hobby video, right? Why do I disclose that I'm a Nintendo investor? Because at that point, when I speak about Nintendo, it becomes just promotion for myself. I'm making money. Every time you guys buy a Nintendo game, my stock rises. Thank you very much, by the way. You guys do a great job of promoting companies that I own stock in, right? So anything that I say should be taken with a grain of salt. But I give you that courtesy because I have to. I don't do it not only because I want to, I do it because I have to. Those are the regulations. Those are the laws. Laws that you don't want to violate even by mistake. The government will let many things go, right? They'll, minor things they won't. But once they come, they're here, right? But with lawyers, it's much, much different. They can ask for depositions, they can say documents, they can say you have to appear here. I mean, it's just a whole mess, a real mess. So in these fictitious companies, if you ever decide to do something like that, make sure that you tell your viewers what's up. Because if this thing goes south, and hopefully it doesn't because I want that wood grain, you know me, I'm gonna ride that train till the wheels fall off. And they're already broken. I'm riding the rims and they're sparking. It's like the police chase videos, But I still have hope, man. Founders Edition, wood grain, that sweet, good wood grain. But it's looking terrible, man. These guys, I don't know, man. You don't have, this is hard to say because I've been saying it, for over a year, guys? I mean, now everybody's saying, oh, they don't have PR. When did we start saying that? They don't have legal experts. When did we start saying that? They rented a bunch of offices. They could have used it in this. It's such a mismanaged project right now, guys, and there's very little hope, and they keep opening themselves up for more pain. That's what really worries me. And I'll end up with this. Today, Smash JT was on with Tony and I asked him a question. I said, if there was a class action lawsuit, hypothetically, right? This is all hypothetical. But if there was one, would he join it? He said he couldn't answer that right now. That should tell you all you need to know. I will catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.